Hi, everybody.
Sometimes I lay under the moon.
Hi.
God, I'm breathing.
And I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my fears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Yes, I'm having fun. Wait, it's not about win or lose. Okay, wait for it. Yes, this is a lot of Periscope. Seize your passion. There's a reason for this. Just wait for it. Sing along. Have fun. No way. Sometimes in my fears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it will all turn around. Today! I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. Hi, guys. No, I'm not crazy. Maybe a little. I am Rachel, founder of Siopa.com, Seize Your Passion. And today what I want to talk about is tapping into your light, your inner light, the light within you, the light within all of us. I'll just shut the music now. And what does that mean? Well, for me, I think of it like this. I think of it as our mind, our thoughts are the director of this production called life, and our feelings, our subconscious, are the stars. Our feelings and subconscious are the stars of the show, of this production called life. Meaning, every time we have a thought, it actually produces a feeling within us. And the feelings in our subconscious, whether we're aware of them or not, and if they're in our subconscious, obviously we're not consciously aware of them, they're running the show. They're really the stars of the show. The catch is that your mind is actually the director, but you have to control your mind. If you allow your mind to control your subconscious and therefore your feelings, then that is the director of the show rather than you. So it's really as simple as turning on and off a switch, a light switch. If you allow your mind to take control and you're not in control of your mind and your thoughts, then the negative sort of feelings and subconscious fears and vulnerability and your weaknesses will consume you and will actually run the show and dictate the show. So, for example, the other day, I woke up and I was feeling very anxious, very overwhelmed. Welcome, everybody. Hi. This is my weekly Periscope for Siopa, Seize Your Passion, and we're talking about tapping into your light. And I just tried to do that and show you guys how I did it the other day. So the other day I woke up feeling very anxious, very overwhelmed, and I realized that I was allowing my subconscious to run the show, because I had all these thoughts in my subconscious that I wasn't aware of, and I was allowing them to dictate my feelings. And those thoughts were, what we all feel. We're all human, and we all have these thoughts, whether we recognize them or not, whether we're aware of them or whether we admit them or not. And those are thoughts of fear of failure. I'm working on building this community and this movement, and I want it to succeed so badly because I want to make a difference and I want to inspire people to seize their passion. But I'm also a perfectionist, and I like instant gratification. And so all those things forced me to have this fear of failure, right? And I was thinking, what if it doesn't succeed? And what if I don't inspire people? And what if it doesn't become what I envision it becoming? And what if, there's fear of making a fool of yourself like I just did, I mean, and you know what? It's really liberating and really freeing to be able to do that. Hi, everyone. So if you just decide that, so what I did the other day when I was feeling anxious and overwhelmed and so not at peace and not good with anything that was going on, I literally tapped into myself. I blasted this song that I started this Periscope with, and I was in my car, and I blasted it full volume, and I listened to myself and my positive thoughts. I controlled my mind, and I started thinking positive thoughts. I believe in this. I am capable of doing this. I love what I'm doing, and I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be fearless. And you know what? It works. It freaking works. I am telling you, it is so empowering. The minute it takes effort. It's not like you could just decide, okay, I'm going to tap into the light and, move away from the dark side. The dark side has a very strong force. It's very attractive, and it will pull you in. You don't even realize it because, again, it's the subconscious that's running the show. But if you consciously make the decision that you want to tap into the light and you want to tap into the positive and you want to take control of your actual positive thoughts so that you can produce those feelings of empowerment and success, and yes, I can do this, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to seize my passion, I'm going to do what I believe in, I'm going to do what I love, it actually works. It really does. So, for me, it was blasting. This song happens to be at the moment my song of inspiration. It varies. Music for me is very powerful. It right away taps into my emotions. Sometimes it's different songs. It depends on my mood and the day and the year. Right now, that's my song when I want to feel empowered and inspired and tap into the light within me. That doesn't necessarily work for everyone, so you have to find what works for you in order to tap into your light and make that mind switch in your head. I know a lot of my friends have discovered and fell in love with meditation and mindfulness. I've yet to try it, but who knows, I may love it. For me, it's what I did at the beginning of this scope. It's listening to something that really hits my emotions hard. Music for me is a very powerful medium. And just letting go of what you guys are going to think of me, and I made a fool of myself. But you know what? It was so much fun. I had fun, and it's freeing, and it's liberating, and it actually is empowering. It actually works. I am telling you, I was driving in the car. I got into the car the other day. I was feeling so anxious, so overwhelmed, so negative, so down on myself, so consumed by my fears and my insecurities and my, all the dark side, all the negative forces. And the minute I said, no, I am not going to give into that. I'm going to tap into the light within myself. I blasted this song. I started singing the words, and I changed the words. It's sometimes in my tears I drown. So for me, it's sometimes in my fears I drown, because it's so true for me. And I repeated those words and I sang them, and it works. And this switch went off in my head. And you know what? I ended up having the most amazing, productive, passionate, bold, fearless, amazing day. I really, really did. So it works. You just got to find the tools that work for you and be conscious of it. And it doesn't happen just like that, because, for a long time I said to myself, okay, I get it. I get that I have to be positive and not let the negative consume me. But it's easy to say that, and it's easy to sort of understand that. It's easy to understand that on a very surface or cerebral level, but you have to actually take it in and implement it and allow it to go into your subconscious so it is the star of the show rather than the negative thoughts. And that takes time and effort. And again, you have to find what works for you. For me, it's music. I love blasting music and just letting go, and it's totally freeing. And it's so much fun. It's fun to make a fool of yourself too. And I think another important part of tapping into the light within you, really? Where do I do my hair? I'm from South Florida. I think the other part of tapping into the light within you is, it's cliche. I know it's cliche, but it's so true, guys. It's the attitude of gratitude. It's giving thanks for your blessings, whatever you want to call it. For me, it's just, I like the terminology of celebrate your wins. Every day I try, and I'm trying to do this more and more. Again, it's hard to implement these practices, but they really, really work. They really do. So every day I'm trying to celebrate 3 wins. So for example, part of my process the other day when I got into the car and I was feeling anxious and overwhelmed, I blasted this song and I sang along to it and I tapped into my light. And part of that was, okay, well, what did I accomplish today so far? What are the wins, and what do I want to accomplish, get out of the rest of the day? And I celebrated 3 wins. And you know what? that was empowering in and of itself. And positive thoughts feed on positive thoughts, and positive energy feed on positive energy. And the same thing goes for the negative. So tap into the light within you and seize your passion. Yeah, that was fun. Thanks, guys. Ciao.